Hi, Mr. EA Executive Thordan Smash here with Valhalla Daily News, and I need a quick quote. A lot of players are saying they spent their entire life savings on cosmetics for the game, and they were wondering when we could be hoping to see cross progression so they can share stuff between accounts. That's a great question. Let me check the notes the devs left me. A sense of pride and accomplishment. Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about the exciting LTMs coming up for this collection event, along with other new modes that are actually on the way, but how that has caused a divide with new features and upgrades that were supposed to come to the game, well, right around this time. We're also going to give out 45 bucks. All you gotta do is like, comment, subscribe. You guys know the drill. Without further ado, let's talk about the state of Apex. So we have a really fun collection event coming up in just a few days, the Beast of Prey that features the Loba heirloom, but most importantly, it is going to add a new way to play the game with the new gun run LTM, and overall looks like a fresh new way to play the game, and I'm really hyped for it, and it's only good news because this further confirms that we're going to be getting two other new game modes. The Colony-esque map, where it is a type of scoring sports game where you have to get the ball into a ring and then score it, and it takes place on the Titanfall 2 map, which I think is just going to be absolutely fun. And even further down the line, it looks like an unfinished large team deathmatch kind of mode on an unreleased map that we've never seen before, and these are going to fit into the same playlist of what we see the gun run. And while it is absolutely amazing that we have all these new ways to play the game, it's almost critical at this point that Apex Legends starts adding them in, because they're going to have even bigger competition just this month with Overwatch 2 and Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2 both releasing, and both going to have most of these features along with upgrades to what Apex Legends currently produces. Let me explain a little bit. Since the game came out, players have been switching over to PC to play more intense matches and get their technical skill up to a higher level with the movement that Apex allows. However, they have had to leave their cosmetics behind, as there was no form of cross progression. Now, back in 2021, we were actually promised we were going to get cross progression next year, which is this year, 2022. There was also going to be some updates with the next gen system upgrades, but we'll talk about that in a moment. Now, we got the information that it was really a gnarly problem to solve, as there was a lot of issues. However, it was confirmed later on by another dev, Josh Medina, that it was currently in the works for release for 2022, along with the next gen update and the new LTMs that were going to be coming to the game, which we did get. To be fair, we got those LTMs. But now we have less than 3 months in 2022, so where is cross progression? Where has even been an update from EA on it? In season 12, right around the time we got control mode, Raziel Jr. actually let us know that cross progression was something that they were planning on putting in the mid-season update, according to an email he had received from EA. And before you're skeptical about, well, do we actually know it was from EA? He is an EA creator, and in season 13, he let us know about the monster and anime event before anyone else did, due to a blog post he was allowed to share by EA. And in season 14, back on August 12th, before anyone really knew what it was called, he got another email from EA that the new limited time mode would be called Gun Run LTM, where it would be 4 squads of 3 people. He was 100% right. This further confirms that the emails that he does get as a creator from EA are accurate. Sadly, for whatever reason, cross progression never ended actually coming in season 12 and wasn't even mentioned when he got information on season 13. And while it's awesome that we do have some form of communication from what's going on at Respawn from Raziel, it's kind of a shame that no developers are actually telling the community what's going on. This goes right in line with next gen getting a hardware upgrade to 120 Hz. We've talked about it, but all we know is that it's coming in future updates to all next gen consoles. But we're going into 3 seasons since it's been released, and not one word has been spoken from Respawn about where we are with this. And at the same time, a lot of the OG developers are leaving. We have Eric Hewitt, who is one of the heads of the competitive department for Respawn, and a lot of players and pros are sad to see this gentleman leave. So it seems like we continually lose more OG people that actually made this game, that Apex Legends is their baby that they created, and at the same time we're not getting any communication because the new devs don't make that their priority. What we do get in priority is actually something along the lines of the iron sights being reduced for flatline skins that people paid for back in season 4. And I'm not going to get into the merits of whether or not this needed to be nerfed, but I also don't think it's maybe necessarily highest on the priority list when players have been waiting for these other features to come in for a very long time. If it doesn't release within the next 2.5 months, it just further creates a divide within the community and the Respawn team, as when they give us information that stuff is coming but then never follow up on it, there's going to be an obvious rift created. It's pretty easy to find this because back in April 4th of 2021, Apex Legends were said to have private matches that were going to be available for all players in the future, not just those that got specific codes. Yet this is another example of something that has not been talked about in a year and a half. Let me know down below how you feel about these new game modes coming to Apex Legends, but also how you feel about these features and upgrades that we've been waiting for a very long time and just not getting any update on it. Until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.